Dear partners and customers, hello and welcome. A modern engineering system forms the basis of your manufacturing and production. So why settle for the standard? Where the future lies in engineering, how important it is to work across disciplines and above all across countries, you can find out right here with my two guests, Uwe Vogt, member of the board of AUCOTEC AG, and Dr. Pouria Bigvand, Director Product Management at AUCOTEC. A warm welcome to you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Uwe, your company is active in digitalization and engineering since 35 years, I think. And you worked with thousands of companies in their path towards a digital and efficient engineering environment. How do you see the evolution of digitalization?
Yeah, it's a very long journey. AquaTech is active since 37 years. And it starts when the first engineer uses a computer instead of paper. For sure in the past they had drawings, paper drawings, and they had different lists. Then the first generation was CAD, computer-aided design, and they used computer programs to draw the drawings. The second generation was computer-aided engineering, where are some informations behind the drawings. So that was the time that AquaTech came into the game. Our first system, LCAD, was one of the leading systems at this time. And behind these drawings, you have attributes for devices, you see connections, and you can generate connection lists, for example. That was the second generation. And then we decided 20 years ago, or a little bit more, to develop a very new generation of engineering software, of an engineering platform. And the main difference is that we put all the data in the center. So it's not about drawings, it's about data. And we have all the different aspects of a plant into this one unique data model. So, for example, we know about devices, we know about connections, we know about functions. We know also about modules because of modularization, what is a very important topic for the industry at the moment. And all this with the architecture that different teams can work at the same data at the same time. This is the last and the third generation from our point of view. The reality is still that a lot of companies, they're working like decades before. They have some AutoCAD drawings, they have some Excel lists, and they try to synchronize their work based on some mails or calls or meetings. So there is a huge space for improvement.
All right, I always ask myself, what are the biggest challenges that companies are dealing with when they want to start their digitalization of engineering processes?
Yeah, I would say it's always a network of complex challenges. The first one, the most important one, is to change the mindset. The mindset of the people, the mindset of the management that they want to achieve from going from paper-oriented or document-oriented in general to a data-oriented. That's a very big change in the mindset of the people and the organization. Second point is, what is the target that they want to achieve? So describe the target. This is really a big challenge for a lot of companies that they want to start this digitalization project, but they are not able to define the end target and describe it in details. That's a big challenge also. On the other hand, they have a lot of documentation in the past that they have to migrate it. They have to deal with those documents in the new digitalization era. And then therefore, they need to find solutions for the old documents. And all in all together, when they are reaching some digitalization steps, then what do they have to do with the partners and contractors that they are not that much digitalized? They have to communicate with those partners and contractors. And when they figure out all these points together, then they come to the question that, okay, what is the tool, what is the platform that can help me through this journey? How I can design the ecosystem of all these tools together, or a platform, a central platform that can manage this digitalization project. And that's where we come into the game.
Uwe, how your company helped those engineering and operator companies to achieve their goals?
Yeah, the software itself or the platform is only one piece of the puzzle. The customers, they need a strong advice and support. And we have experiences with thousands of projects. So we can deliver experiences of these projects, we can deliver a knowledge of engineering base, we know what is possible. And from the customer side, we have the engineers and the knowledge about their products, about their processes. So what we deliver is proof of concept, we call it. So we analyze the processes, how they work today. We define what we can optimize, how they should use engineering base in the future to have optimized engineering or operation processes. And therefore, this is not only a technical question, this is really a question of partnership, a question of trust each other, because sometimes hard decisions are necessary. And therefore, the customer, our customers and partners are looking for a strong partner, and we lead them in the right direction.
All right, Pouria, why do you think are your partners so successful by using your product and services? Is that magic, Pouria?
No, there is no magic behind it. It's a team of skillful people behind, and a lot of effort and motivation from the whole team, from our side and their side, to reach this target. And of course, engineering base is one major factor in this this project. So one of the, or a list of the things that were basically contributing to this achievement is, first of all, the nature of engineering base. Engineering base was designed genuinely to cover the complete plant life cycle. We didn't merge different products and tools together to present it as a platform. We designed this thing from beginning to cover the complete life cycle. This brings huge amounts of values and benefits to the customer. Second thing is that we didn't build this product out of our imagination. This was built upon the feedback of our thousands of customers around the world in different industry sectors, in different phases of the project, from feed, process, instrumentation, electrical, that they contributed to the design and development of engineering base throughout decades, basically, throughout 22 years. And as Uwe mentioned it, EB is just a platform, and that platform automatically doesn't bring the value that the customer wants. The workflow optimization and change of the mindset is a very crucial factor to reach that target.
So what is the main focus of AquaTech in terms of industries and global regions, Uwe?
Yeah, focus is a very important question for us because, as we already explained, you can use engineering base for more or less every industrial sector, for every machine, for every plant, for every mobile system. And because of that, it's very important that we have the right focus. For sure, we are focused on areas where engineering base is generating the highest benefit for our customers. And this is where we have complex processes, complex data structures, different teams, and this is in the area of process plants. So we are focused, number one, on process plants, in oil and gas, in food and beverage, in pulp and paper, and some other mining minerals, some other areas in the process plants. A second point is power transmission and distribution. We have a very strong footprint there. Also based on our, we call it classic products. Before engineering base, we had a lot of very successful other systems. And so based on this history, we have a strong footprint in this area of power transmission and distribution. And as you know, based on climate change and now energy crisis that we have, there is a lot of pressure in this market. A third focus that we have is in the area of mobility, systems engineering in mobility. That means passenger cars, trucks, satellites, and such systems. When we talk about our global focus, for sure, AUCOTEC is a German organization, or it's a German company. The headquarters is here in Hanover. But beside our headquarters in Germany, we have 11 subsidiaries, starting in US, a lot of subsidiaries in Europe. We have AUCOTEC India, AUCOTEC China, which is the biggest organization outside of Germany, and South Korea. And our main focus is Asia, because we believe very strong that we can achieve a big growth there. For sure, we believe in a growth in Europe also, but there's much more potential in Asia. Therefore, we decided to have the main focus in Asia, and we invest a lot of money and energy to found new subsidiaries, to establish new partnerships, to be successful in Asia. The global presence is very important because our customers are global. So the big customers, they have engineering departments in India, they have local staff for operations, so they need a partner. They ask AUCOTEC for global support, and therefore it's very important that we have this global network of subsidiaries and partners, so we cover services for our customers around the world.
Thanks a lot for the insight and detailed information. I hope you enjoyed the discussion as much as I did and you were able to get something useful out of it for yourself. If there are still any questions left unanswered, or if you need additional information, certain topics like engineering base, feel free to contact your specialist at AUCOTEC. We look forward to hearing from you. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.